I love you, and you know I love this pressure cooker.
Yep.
I'm telling you, I'm obsessed with this thing.
Yeah.
This is actually better than a today's special price. You know that, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
what is the price? I didn't even see.
$99.
Oh, right, and that's the big kahuna here. That's
it's
not
the big
little
kahuna.
Yep.
So if you are a huge fan of his pressure cooker like I am, I'm just gonna show you the quantity left because I'm telling you, every single one of these will go in this hour.
Yeah.
You need to be calling. In fact, I might have to have somebody grab my iPad so I can order one for my mom and send it to her in Minnesota. This is the next best thing to having Wolfgang cook your meal for you. I don't care, you know, fast is one thing. This is the fastest and the healthiest way to cook food, but it's also the yummiest as well.
Why? Because all the flavor and all the meat, all the moisture stays right in here. It is not in your kitchen. It's not upstairs in your bedroom. It stays right here. And instead of cooking something for 3 hours, like a brisket or like what do you call it, the Irish thing?
Corned beef.
Corned beef, yeah, I like corned beef. So look at that. I'm cooking too long already. I forget my English. You cook it in half an hour. I mean, and it is better. So this is really an amazing thing. So from the simplest thing, like a rice flash, what I showed you, so you can make it with different ingredients. It's basically rice, vegetable, leftover sausage, some frozen meat, whatever you have. You just put it in here. Okay. 1-to-1 with liquid.
1-to-1.
And that's it. So look at that here.
Oh, man. Okay. So here's the best part.
It's hot like crazy.
But you know how they say kind of set it and forget it? This, no kidding, you dump the ingredients in. Yeah. You let the pressure cooker do the rest. Daryl, I'm just gonna tell you, I'm gonna need more time on this. I mean, I'm not even gonna cut my microphone and say, I need more time on this. I'm just, force of habit, we have to have more time on this because I'm telling you, every single one of these will go. Yeah. And so, Daryl, if you could take me on a tour of what is left in each color, that would be great. Wolfgang has the black. So how many of the black do we have, Daryl? Yeah. Hello. Daryl, if you could take me on a tour of what we have in each, in each color. Okay. It's so funny. I told them that I needed to order one. Daryl has left the building because he's going to order one too. Okay. So the rice flash. This is the crowd pleaser. The macaroni and cheese is off the chain. Yep.
Look at that, bubbling with cheese in here, so then you can add other cheeses in here, like Parmesan cheese, more cheddar cheese, and then you just mix that whole thing together, but try to put it in a pot, not on the side like me. Yeah, okay. And then you stir it up.
All right. So how many of the orange do we have? 25? Okay. 25 of you can get the orange.
What the heck is that, 25?
I know. The black, how are we doing on black? Okay, a little over 1,000 of the black. Okay, and then basically the fewer than 1,000 on the red. I'm just telling you, I will need more time on this. I'm serious. So these will all go during this show. They will all go during this hour. This is actually, do you know this is the lowest price in history? And Wolfgang really created the pressure cooking category here at HSN. I mean, nobody does more pressure cookers in retail than we do. This is not your grandma's pressure cooker anymore. I'm just telling you, it's gonna transform how you cook. It's gonna transform how you eat. It's gonna transform how you live. If you are looking for not only the easiest, goof-proof way to make meals, and not only fast, they're yummy. And
now
that's just
look at that. So you can cook for 2 people or for the whole neighborhood.
The whole neighborhood.
Look at that.
Wow.
Yes, we have. That's what I like about it. So you don't have to cook just for a little bit. So you also can cook once and eat 3 times. That's what Marianne does in her life, because she is busy writing all the books and everything. So she said, okay, I'm gonna cook, make the soup, and then look at that.
Hey, by the way, speaking of books, please make sure that you add on the pressure cooker cookbook. I swear by this. One of my favorite things is not only does Marianne give you so many great ideas, she also has a conversion chart for all the various sizes of pressure cookers. Because as a lot of you know, I own, I think, every size of pressure cooker that's available. So it's nice that you have the conversion chart in here as well. If you're a huge fan like I am, please call us. That testimonial talk line is open. We have never, ever, ever done that 8-quart for that price. I'll just tell you that right now.
Yeah.
And this is a screaming deal. It is better than at today's special price. One of the recipes that everybody asked for, and I know you already poured some out, is the rice flash.
So now I'm gonna show you. Do you have some shrimps too? No?
Okay.
You told me you're gonna get me some, so I'm gonna make rice flash.
Rice flash.
Rice shrimps.
All right.
All right, so now I put a little piece of butter, onions, celery or whatever you like, peppers. Depends on you what you like in here.
Right.
Some garlic.
Okay.
Always good. A little turmeric.
Yeah. By the way, notice that
For
Wolfgang,
color.
you're not slaving over a stove.
No. So I put everything cold in here, so you don't have to
Dumping in the
boil.
ingredients.
Then here we have frozen shrimp, as you can see.
There's
Throw them
ice
in
on
here.
those doggone things.
Then you put in the rice.
Okay.
Wild rice, brown rice, whatever you like.
Dry rice, by the way.
Rice, not cooked. And then you put in the same amount of liquid.
So it's a 1-to-1 ratio.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then don't forget to put a little salt in here. So if you want to have it like a Portuguese style dish, add a little smoked sausage or a little smoked bacon to it too.
Okay.
And now, maybe a little rosemary, a little thyme, depends what you have.
Did you add chili flakes? You know I like
chili
it spicy.
flakes, yeah, we make it spicy. And here is a little salt and chili for our princess here. She likes it spicy.
I like it spicy like me.
Oh,
Spicy hot.
All right, okay.
Spicy hot. Okay, but I should point out that rice flash recipe is in the cookbook, and then basically you just give it a little stir.
I stir it up a little bit. You don't even have to, just like that. You put that on. You're gonna say, how does that gonna cook? Well, it cooks it so easy. So you put that on seal here. You can see that it's bent and sealed, and then you put it 8 minutes under pressure. Now you can go and do your hair. You can go to play with the kids, watch your favorite TV game, watch the football game, whatever it is. And when you come back, this will be ready, and it will keep it warm on top of it.
It will. I'm telling you, this is hands down. And listen, Wolfgang has a lot of great appliances. You've heard me say this 1,000 ways. This is my favorite appliance that he does. It just is. It'll be your best friend in the kitchen. And I'm telling you, it does everything but the dishes. It does all the cooking for you.
Here is how we do the macaroni and cheese.
Macaroni and cheese.
Raw.
Dry
you don't have to
macaroni.
boil it all in one. I add a little bit of butter, but if you don't want to, you don't have to. And then here, we have the same amount of liquid, a little milk, a little cream, whatever you like.
Okay.
A little mustard powder to spice it up. A little chili flakes for Shannon.
You know I like it
spicy. Macaroni and cheese.
You
all
know
we need
I do.
Put some shrimps or some lobster in here. We have a really great deal. A little salt.
Getting all fancy. I like it. Okay. And notice again, you're not
slaving. And then you can add some cheese now, or you can add it at the end. So it's really simple. So we're going to add some at the end.
Yeah. But remember...
Again, close it up, put it on seal, put it on 6 to 8 minutes under pressure, and that's it.
And you're good to go. Hey, Claire in Washington is a fan like me. Claire, you're live with Wolfgang.
Hi, Claire. How are you?
Hey, Wolfgang, you are an addiction. Every time you come on this TV, I have to be glued to the TV.
Yes. I
love the way you called me. You know what? I'm going to give you a cookbook. Bring me one of my cookbooks. Claire, this is the best compliment I got.
Thank you. You know what? You were on there one time, and you were making cream of mushroom soup, the mushroom soup like you make in your restaurant. And I'm writing like crazy, and I'm thinking, I wish I knew how to do shorthand so I could do it faster.
Yes.
And I did make
I'm going to make one more time tonight, okay, later.
I know. Hey, Claire, now you already have the pressure cooker, right?
No, I don't have the pressure cooker.
You have to get it, Claire. You know what?
I have a deep dish pan that I use all the time. I make spaghetti sauce in it. I make stir fry in it. I use that pan so much you can't believe it. And the last time he was on, he had, the garnishing kit. And I picked that up because we were going to my son's house for Thanksgiving dinner, and I took it to my daughter-in-law for a hostess gift. Oh, my word, she thought she died and went to heaven. She just loved it.
All right, Claire, just talk to me. So now look at that. I'm going to make our pasta bolognese here. The pasta, just like this one. I put in some
dry
hamburger
pasta.
meat. Yeah. Tomato sauce.
Oh, my word. Everything looks so good. Everything you do looks so
And a little bit
good.
of
and
chicken
you make
stock.
it so easy.
You know what? He does, Claire. All right, you know what? Wish your son and his whole family well. And you have to try the pressure cooker, though, Claire. I'm telling you, it's a thing of beauty.
It will help you like crazy. You don't have to do anything. Look, I throw everything in here.
Claire, thank you for the call, and Merry Christmas.
Wait, and we're going to get you a book, Claire. Don't worry. I will sign it in a minute.
Thank you, Wolfgang, for everything.
Thank you, Claire. Take good care.
Thank you, Claire. All right. Now bring the book. Do we have a book?
All right. Oh, they grabbed one for Marion has it. The Wolfgang's cookbook. Okay. By the way, I have to say, Marion and Greg and his whole team, I'm burning calories just watching you guys.
All right. Claire called me an addiction. That's the best title I had already in a long time. So let's put it on here to Claire.
Nice.
Happy cooking. Cooking from your addiction. How you spell addiction?
ADDICTION.
Okay. WP.
I love it. Oh, Wolf, you are a card. I love you.
HSN.
Yep.
2017.
Yep.
Okay, now look at that, Claire.
There you go, Claire.
Here's your book.
It's yours.
All right, from your addiction here.
I like it. All right, so here's the thing. We got Claire's information. Daryl, is there any way I could spend a little more time on this? I'm serious. Okay,
yeah, we'll spend a little more time.
Here's the thing. I know you're going to see a clock on your screen. We have basically, we'll show you the quantity left. There are 2,500, and that's almost irrelevant because this is the last show for the year. This is the last hour for the year. I own this. I actually own a couple of Wolfgang's pressure cookers. Many of you know I do bone broth every week. I actually use my pressure cooker almost every day, and that is no joke. I want to get this for my mom, and I have to point out, every time I've bought a pressure cooker from you, it has not been $99.
Yeah.
So this is actually better than a today's special price. It's the 8-quart, and it has that not only automatic timer, so it shuts itself off. It goes into the automatic keep warm cycle.
Totally foolproof.
Totally
And look at that. Now I'm gonna make mashed potato. Can you see how I cook the potatoes?
Yeah.
5 pounds of potatoes, 1 cup of water right in here. And then that makes the most delicious mashed potatoes. Why?
Yeah.
Because they don't sit in water forever. Look at that. See
All right, here's the problem. 2,400 only. We have almost 600 people who are joining us in the various forms of ordering. This price is good for today. Wolfgang is done after this hour, basically.
No.
And we are raising the price back up to $129, which I have to point out, that was a today's special price. That's actually what I bought mine for.
I know, a perfect thing for the holidays. We always need an extra pot, and you can use that as a buffet server also to keep your soup hot, whatever.
Absolutely. Hey, Vanessa in Alabama is a fan. Vanessa, welcome to the show.
Hi, Vanessa. How are you?
Hi, Wolfgang. I am so excited. I have a Wolfgang Puck kitchen. I
thank you.
I just bought your blender, and I think I use it every day. I'm on this smoothie cook.
Yeah.
So I have to ask, Vanessa, have you tried the pressure cooker yet?
I haven't. I had a question. I'm a vegan.
Oh, then you need to have it.
Oh, my
And I
God.
was
You
trying to- I
tried
wanted
to
to
make
ask
a
Wolfgang, is it good for
vegetarian rice in
vegetables,
here, a vegetarian pasta in here. It will taste amazing.
Oh, okay, because I've ordered the black one, and I was going to get the cookbook.
Yeah.
Oh, you need
I have
to.
all your cookbooks that are online, but I don't have any by you, Wolfgang.
Okay.
Oh, well, we need to get...
What?
You know what? We'll have to try to hook you up, Vanessa.
With what?
Yeah, because I use that spiralizer cookbook all the time. I love that.
Yes.
Vivian has some wonderful recipes.
Yeah.
Doesn't it though? Well, Vanessa, we'll see what what kind of magic we can make happen. And I'm so glad that you're considering that pressure cooker, because the truth is, especially if you do have dietary concerns,
I know.
then a pressure cooker is absolutely the best and the healthiest way to cook. Vanessa, thank you for the call. Merry Christmas, Vanessa.
Remember we made the Indian rice?
Yes. So
the vegetarian rice.
Vegetarian rice. Because you can do the rice flesh without meat. I mean, we've done the vegetarian rice flesh before. Whole idea is it is for this hour and it is for this show. So basically, it's not even a this day only. It's a this hour only. So the whole idea is, yes, it's fast. It's healthy. It tastes better. The cookbook, now remember, there are conversion charts for all of the various sizes of pressure cookers. But this is hands down, this is my favorite. And I have to say, I don't care whether you cook a little, whether you cook a lot, whether you're talking about mac and cheese or comfort foods. You'll make the best roasted baby potatoes in this, corned beef and cabbage. I'm serious.
No, look at that. Marianne made chicken legs slowly braised in here with paprika and everything. Oh, look
all right,
at
I'm gonna
that.
have to get some of that, I think.
I know, I think so too. You take that home?
I think so.
All right.
I've been good, you know that. I've been good.
Who is the spicy girl?
Oh, you know I am.
Okay. Look at that. So you don't spend any money to make something really, really tasty.
I know.
This is the way to go. You can cook it until it falls off the bone. I mean, really to perfection.
And Wolf, you really kind of hit on a key point. You can actually buy cheaper cuts of meat and everything tastes, well, better.
Yeah,
basically.
because you infuse the food with flavor. So that's what is the big difference with your pressure cooker.
Right.
The food gets infused, it stays moist, it stays delicious.
It does. Here's the problem, though. Last $2,300, and this price is basically for this hour. If there are any remaining, then the price goes back up to $129, which I have to say is a bargain. That $129 price is a today's special price, by the way. So this is basically for this hour. And at $24.99, one other thing that I want to remind you about, we have our extended holiday return policy. So if they are not blown away, and I'm telling you, even if you're kind of a scaredy cat, you know, one of the things that we haven't talked about yet are the safety features. Basically, you cannot open this lid if it is
if it's under pressure, you cannot open it. Now look at that. Here, obviously, it's the holidays, so you can cook for the whole family. If you're 5, 6 people over, you cook all at once in here. And while it is cooking, you're gonna be able to spend time with the family, with the kids. Now, look what I do. When I have leftover sauce with goulash or with anything, I use more potatoes and just cook the potatoes in here.
Oh, that's a good idea. Hey, the pot roast recipe is also one of many that you're seeing on your show. And notice once more the conversion charts, because I do have, I think, every size pressure cooker known to man. I'm obsessed with pressure cooking. I'm just going to say, whether it's your pressure cooker oven or
it is the best way, the easiest way to cook. Now look at that.
Oh, what's in here?
Making a great soup.
Oh,
this is our chicken soup. Look how rich it is.
Okay, Marion is so cute. She knew what I was looking for. The corned beef.
Yeah. I mean, nobody cooks corned beef at home. Why?
So
because it takes too long.
Well, not in this, it doesn't.
Not with the pressure cooker.
Hey, one of the things, you know what's so funny, Wolf? Actually, when I was sick earlier this year, I made chicken soup in your pressure cooker. And do you know one of the questions I was getting when I posted the picture is why was it so clear? So I'm going to ask you, why is it so clear?
Because it is under pressure. It actually doesn't boil in there like it normally boils,
so
you know?
That's one of the things, actually.
Look at that. Here you have the chicken.
Clear that is?
Look at that, how clear the soup is. So you can put it like in France, they call it a poule au pot, a chicken in a pot. So you can eat it just like that. If I cook it for my kids, I add some noodles to it.
It's brilliant. I'm just telling you, the pressure cooker will change how you eat and change how you live. Daryl, I don't know if I can spend any more time or not, and I don't know if you've seen the clock. I'm actually...
Yeah, but spend an extra 5 minutes just tell Daryl, okay, but you're going to spend...
I would do... Listen, if you've seen my Facebook post, you know very well, I'm all... Oh, the orange is already gone. You're giving me a little facial there.
Okay, no.
It's good for my skin.
Yeah. Now you can see now it's open. I could not open it before. What we have in here.
All right.
Our soup.
Oh, you're famous for the butternut squash.
For the butternut squash soup. So you cook it as long as you want. This one is not quite cooked yet. So what we do is taste it. And we'll see.
Which
and
I should point out, that's one of the things that you can do is once you release
Okay,
the
give me a
pressure,
little salt.
you can add more seasoning.
Yeah.
So I should point out, what do we have, like
And
final?
a little better.
A little pepper. Okay. Ooh. Okay, 1,000 of each in the colors.
Yeah.
But here's the other thing. On the spice mills, I think we maybe have the final 2,000, give or take, on that today's special. So if you were trying to get through, yours is here. And this is, okay, oh, actually fewer than 2,000 on the spice mills. So
I'm
that
gonna
was
put
also
that on seal.
last call on that.
Now I'm gonna finish to cook my
Okay.
soup. So if you have a chicken soup, for example, if you want the vegetable to look really nice and not to overcook,
Yeah.
because the chicken cooks longer than that.
Right.
After 20 minutes, you stop it.
You do.
Add the vegetables, 5 more minutes, and you're done.
But here, here's the thing. Not only does it cook your food almost like 70% faster, it's healthier. It locks the nutrients in, and you know what? You're not babysitting a pot.
Exactly.
I mean, seriously, you saw Wolfgang. You dump the ingredients in, and you let the pressure cooker do all the work. That's what's so genius about this. You have to try this.
And you can buy the less expensive pieces of meat.
Yeah.
Like, look at that. You can actually take the bones out. Look at that. See that?
Brilliant.
Look at that.
Oh, my word. Oh, my word.
So you have a little pork shoulder or pork roast cooked just in here. Look at that.
So smart.
With lots of onions.
But
See, these are
look
the
at how
onions.
juicy that is. You'll never have a dried out
Potatoes.
roast beef.
Yeah.
You'll never have a dried out pork roast. You'll never have, dried out chicken drumsticks. I mean, that's what's so cool about this. It's not just fast. It's the flavor, the flavor, the flavor.
Yeah.
And I'm just telling you, even if you've tried somebody else's pressure cooker, Wolfgang Puck really set the standard. I mean, he set the bar, and he set the bar high when it comes to his pressure cooker. We've never done it at this price. It's actually even... Are you photobombing me back there?
No. Well, you don't want me to be next to you? Okay, I'll just
Are
try
you
to
kidding?
go over
I never
here.
want you to leave.